We've gone from our mission right now, we're going to move towards our what? Vision. One more time, twice as loud, please. Vision. Move towards our vision. Now, the vision we're going to start with, I'm not going to write it down, but the vision we're going to start with is primarily our career, work, business vision. Understand? Yes. Career, work, business right now. What is it? Career, work, business, vision. Yes? That's primarily what we're going to begin with. There's a reason for that. So primarily our career, work, business vision turns into, what's it say, please? Vehicle. Our vehicle for expressing our mission in the real world on a practical and physical level. So in other words, you've got your mission there, yes? But how do you express that in the real world in a way that's practical and usable, yes? All right, good. So your mission is your inner world. The vision is what it looks like on the outer world as far as the career portion of it. The ideal situation, not the only, but the ideal situation from what I can see, wouldn't it be great to be able to blend your mission and your vision in your work? Yes? All right, so that's right. So the idea here is that your mission is going to give you meaning in your life, yes? And your vision's job is, in the career side of it, is to give you money, yes? And then you have the ultimate situation, which is having what? Money with meaning. Say it with me. Money with meaning. You raise your hand if you say, I want money with meaning. I want money with meaning. Tell somebody else that. I want money with meaning. All right. Best of both worlds, yes? Yes. All right, now, so the question you want to ask yourself is this: how can I package and deliver my mission in a way that's financially successful? I'll ask it again. How can I package and deliver my mission in a way that's financially successful? Good question, yes? Good. Now, if your mission doesn't happen to be feasible as a profit-making business or job, then one alternative might be for you to create a nonprofit organization. You know what those are, right? That's basically a foundation or an organization that brings in money, but they don't keep the money as profit. However, raise your hand if you understand that nonprofit organization doesn't mean there's no money around. There could be plenty of money, it could be millions of dollars. And that the people who run those organizations or found those organizations, they do get paid usually a salary, yes? Now, are there any laws that you know of that tell you what salary cap there is for a nonprofit? Just so I'll know down here. Now, I don't know of any myself either, but it does have to be reasonable based on the revenues that are there, yes? And reasonable could be, I know people I know a gentleman who has 4 nonprofits. He takes only $100,000 salary off of each. Does pretty good. $400,000 a year. Good or good? Yeah. So don't think that just because it's a nonprofit that there's no money. There's plenty of money, and you are more than welcome to take a salary, but of course you have to be appropriate based on your revenues you're producing for what you're producing for, yes? All right, good. So another alternative would be, of course, if you have to separate your financial work from your mission work, and you do one thing for money and you do one thing for your mission, yes? You could do that. And in that case, you might have your original job or business, and then you do your mission work on a part-time situation in a completely other vehicle. For example, we had one of our students, and he was a professional truck driver. And his mission, though, was to help men, help who? Men. Release their anger. And his vision was to develop a series of evening workshops within the trucking community first, that he would start and then expand across North America by offering this format to other men who could then lead programs in their other cities, especially to the trucking industry, because a lot of those type of guys are, heavy honcho type of guys that, don't necessarily have a lot of personal development in their life at this point in time, and they, understand what I'm saying? So he wanted to work, and there's thousands and thousands in that market. So he wanted to work with that arena, because that's the arena he's in. But that's his, so that's separate. So he's still a truck driver. At the same time, he, on a part-time level, does this other work, and his vision is to expand it all across North America, starting in the trucking industry and then moving into some other, heavy machinery type of industries. Good niche, yes? And probably do really well just starting it right now. So another alternative, again, is to work and invest to create the financial success necessary to devote your time or your money to your mission arena. Another student we have is a builder. He's a what? And part of his mission has to do with helping the homeless. And so his vision is to use part of his income to build homeless shelters in different parts of the city. Good or good? Good. So your vision is basically a snapshot. What is it? Snapshot. It's a snapshot. Everyone go like this. Snapshot, snapshot. Say cheese. Everyone click right now. Click, click. So it's a snapshot of the ideal way you see yourself in your business or your career in the future. And the time frame we're going to use right now for the most of us is a 3 to 5 year time frame. So what's the snapshot of the description of your business or foundation or career or however you want to frame it in 3 to 5 years? If you're in school right now, you might have to extend that to 7 or 10 years, depending on what grade you're in or a situation like that, because you might be in school for the next several years, so that might not work. So extend it on your own. So let's look at some examples here. My mission might be to educate people to live in their higher self. My vehicle or my vision and career-wise might be to own a seminar company, yes? Or it might be to become a well-known author in that arena, yes? Or it might be to start a spiritual retreat center, yes? It could be any of those could be vehicles, right? You got it, yes or no? Yes. Or all of them, or some of them, yes? They could all be part of my career, work type vision. My mission might be to save stray dogs from being put to sleep. My vision might be to run a shelter or to educate people in this problem through a nonprofit organization. Yes? All right. One of our students, her name is June, out of Vancouver. Her mission was to assist the mentally retarded in her family. That I think she's got a brother or something in that arena. And her vision was to produce a play that depicts the problem in a lighthearted and enlightened way, and be sponsored by corporations and use the play as a fundraising event for the mentally handicapped. And it's not just a vision, it's actually come true. And last year, I think about March or April, she held her first play in a very large hall. And it was such a smash hit that I think she's got bookings over the next 3 years. It's corporately sponsored, and people come and they donate monies to the cause. And she takes a very healthy salary. Nice or nice? Yes, so there's ways of doing things. Very good. Shows a big, big hit. Let's talk just a little bit about why having a clear vision is important. What is it? Important. First of all, it gives us direction. Tell somebody what it gives them. Gives you direction. Your vision. What's the snapshot? What's the picture look like over here 3 to 5 years from now? Can you see it? The better you can see it, the clearer you can see it, the easier it is for you to get there. Yes or yes? It's like a beacon of light. The other thing that your vision does, that's why it's so important that the clearer you can get, the better. Your vision acts as a magnet, and it attracts opportunities and success because you're clear with it. We have a part of our brain, it's called a reticular activator. What's it called? And it's the part of your brain, to keep it simple, that seeks out what is pertinent to you in your life. That's basically how you can do it. And when it has a clear vision, all of a sudden you're going to start to notice opportunities that you never noticed before because they match. Raise your hand. You heard the old story of you're looking for you're looking for a new car. You're thinking about a BMW, a 530 BMW, something like that. And all of a sudden, everywhere you drive, there's BMWs in the 530. Yes, you start to notice them where you never noticed them before. When you weren't thinking about that car, or you're thinking about maybe an SUV. All of a sudden, everybody's got an SUV. They're all SUVs on. True or true, right? So you see those things. And you see these opportunities that you wouldn't even notice before. Also, a clear vision acts as a magnet to attract others to work with you and be on your team, doesn't it? So whatever your vision is, has got to be something that it has a picture that people want. They say, yeah, that fits with my mission too. I'd like to be part of that. Because one of the things that talk about with your mission is and same with you, your mission can flow into somebody else's vision too, right? That can be your vision. So in other words, you can live your mission through someone else's vehicle. You don't have to own the baseball, I'll say it later, but you don't have to own the baseball team to play baseball, right? You don't have to own the team. You can be part of that team. Yes? Yes or no? Yes. Thank you. So you're going to answer the questions, more self-discovery, but this time around the vision process. You can have a total of 15 minutes. So work quickly and do the best you can with your questions. And begin.